the Ego Queen. Love me, I know you do. Anyway. Today, my friend Devon's with me.
Well, hi.
So, Devon is a really cool guy. He goes by Sparky online. He's in my Discord as well as being a YouTuber, a small-time YouTuber, considering that he's this big.
Ironically small.
Nah, just kidding. But he is like 6'13". He is gigantic. He is one of my closest friends. I've known you since like I moved up here.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was like what? I moved up in 2000. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, it's been almost...
We've almost known each other for 20 years.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day when I realized it was 2019.
You know, there's a meme that shows a girl just going like this. 2007 was like 3 years ago. And then you, like, realize...
Yeah.
That... Wow. Like, 9/11 was closer to my date of birth than it is now.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
That's kind of weird.
And that is terrible that we're making a joke about that, but oopsie daisy.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, it's like a comparison thing. It's not really a joke.
Yeah, that's fair. See? Devon bailing me out.
Like usual.
It's like you. Okay, maybe most of the time.
Sometimes.
3/4 of the time. So Devon, what are we doing today?
I don't know. What are we doing today?
Okay, so Devon, he doesn't know 40K.
I don't.
Okay?
I don't at all.
He plays Yu-Gi-Oh! We play Yu-Gi-Oh! Together all the time. Well, I took a break for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm getting back into it. I really like the game. It's fast-paced, it's fun, and it's kind of enjoyable, you know? I enjoy it better than Magic because I, for one, do like some anime. Not a lot. Actually, I'm fairly picky about my anime.
Yeah, me too, actually.
As you wearing a Nintendo shirt and a hat.
That's video games. It's not anime. I mean, Pokemon anime. Pokemon's an anime.
Wait,
I haven't even watched
Does it count
Pokemon.
as an anime? It's owned by Nintendo of North America.
Yeah, it's anime.
Okay.
It's an anime. It's been an anime.
Well, I'm not really into anime too much, but I do like poems. And one of the armies. See, I'm describing it as 40K. One of the decks that I play in Yu-Gi-Oh is actually Fire Fists, which are based on a Chinese poem. A lot of you may not know this, but I do like to write poetry. I haven't written for a while, but I do speak poetry quite a bit. Devon knows this. Devon, remember the 3 poems that I got published?
I don't, actually. I don't think you ever told me about
Wow, it's a terrible friend right here. You know, back me up, and he's just being terrible.
I tell it like it is. What can I say?
No, but
I
I
have
do.
no memory of that.
I do write a good amount of poetry. I used to be a painter, like a still life painter, but I kind of give up that too. I've been busy, you know. It is what it is. But today, Devon, you have to choose between. We got a bunch of stuff that needs to be worked on. Now this is mine, but the rest of these are commissions. Okay. So, do we want to work on Genestealer
Okay.
or Harlequins?
Oh.
This one's ezy. This will be a short video.
Yeah.
These are cool. And with these, you get a multiple choice.
I kind of like the bike.
Okay.
Honestly.
Bike it is.
Is that what you do with commissions?
I almost threw it at an Avenger Strike Fighter and knocked it off the table. You know, I did that for a comedic effect that I almost cost myself over $200.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't have been a good thing.
Yeah, so...
Probably not.
So, today, we're going to be working on a Jackal Alphus. This was bought by a really good fan of mine by the name of... And I'm going to try to remember this. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this.
Nope.
There is no way you're ready for this. This was bought for me by a fan that goes by the name of Captain Jonah, the legendary Mega Primarch Captain Jono, Stuff Stealer, Ship Crusher, Head Crusher, Man Crusher, Chrome Splitter, Dagger Slasher, Super Crazy, Never Lazy, Saint Killer, God Splitter, Strikingly Brutal, Herald of Ragnarok, Fist of Mork, and Chosen of Gork. I messed that up. He's going to put the full title of his war boss in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to pin it. But this was given to me by one of my admins by the name of John. John is an awesome admin. His character for the channel is Captain Jono. If you've ever watched our Battlefleet and Chill series, he's always the war boss. Anyway, guys, we're going to work on a Jackal Alphus. Let's get started. This should be an easy kit. So, Jackal Alphus.
Jackal Alphus.
Everything that we need for this build really quickly is your Citadel Clippers, because you want to spend $70 on some wire cutters. Okay? Mine are ancient. I actually got a new set and then lost them at Adepticon. Yeah, I know. I'm so professional. Then you're going to want super glue. GW Citadel glue is like ridiculously good, and it's way better. And if you have the Citadel building hand butt plug thing, it makes this really easy to actually, you know, hold together and glue together really quickly.
Butt plug thing? What is involved in this hobby? I don't understand.
Well, there is a god called Slanesh, so...
Hey.
Anyway, and I actually use a sanding sponge. I use this on pretty much everything, mostly props. For instance, Devon, can you pass me that one big prop over there?
Oh, which one?
And I think you know which one I'm pointing at.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is really good for sanding down your Ashes rifle, because you have an Overwatch cosplay that you are hinting at everybody. Hint, hint, nod, nod. I have an Overwatch cosplay. I'm really excited about this. Yay. Anyway.
Take time out of your day to show off how cool your stuff is.
Well, yeah, that's
kind of... gonna fall over.
No, it's not gonna fall over. It's gonna be fine.
If you say so.
Well, of course I'm saying so. It's what we're doing right now.
Okay.
Alright, so first off, we need to open this. And we need to carefully open this to make sure not to damage the stuff inside. Okay.
Professional.
So, we got it open.
You didn't even take the shrink wrap off first. The most satisfying part is taking the shrink wrap off. What's wrong with you?
Anyway, I'm sorry. I just wanted to do that. And I've actually built one of these before for a commission. And so I knew that nothing would get damaged. So one of the cool things that GW now offers is it actually gives you the rules for the Jackal Alphus along with the miniature itself. Though I did...
you so aggressively tore into.
Yeah, well, it seemed appropriate.
No.
Yes.
Probably not.
Look, it's fine. Everything is fine. My nails look good, so that's good. Anyway, so we're going to have to take the entire sprue out, which is this little bit. Which is this little bit. Thank you. Okay. Right, so now this is empty. Now, as you guys may know, I actually have a Jackal Alphus. I actually have 3.
You have paint all over your finger.
When did that happen?
Well, you were painting something before, and you
yeah,
just
but when did I get the black all over me?
I watched you rub the black paint on your finger for some reason while we were just watching a video. I didn't realize the damage was that extensive.
The damage? Oh my god. Alright. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to cut out tire. Now, I've built enough of these Jackals to know how to build the bikes pretty quickly. So I would practice on a Jackal squad prior to building the Alphus. Just little tips for future builders.
Tips and tricks.
Yeah, because I'm a professional.
Indeed.
I mean, didn't you see how I tore open the box?
Yeah.
Like a professional.
Like a professional.
Yeah.
Just take a knife, stab.
I mean, boom.
Show that box who's boss.
Well, yeah, you have to. Otherwise, the machine spirit of that box will get mad at you. Don't know what I'm even saying at this point.
Machine spirit of the box.
Shush your face. You don't know. You don't know 40K. For all you know, I'm right.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
See? I'm always right. Except when I go left.
Also true.
Hey, he admitted to me always being right. Alright, so let's go ahead and get all of this stuff ready. Now, one thing that's cool about the Jackal Alphus is that she's a woman. And you guys know how I feel about female models and everything, and I love them. Which is why I gravitated towards the Genestealer cult more. Even though I don't really like their playstyle too much, I do like the fact that they have a lot of women as their HQ choices. Like the Magus and her, for instance. Devon, for some quick insight,
Yeah.
GW doesn't have a lot of female models.
Right.
And it's been quite the pickle for a while. Which is why I have a lot of women in my armies.
I see.
Because I like diversity. Diversity is neat, but I don't like forcing diversity. I'm not one of those crazy people that want to force all of it. I just like to see it.
Just see it. When you see it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's like when you see a guard battalion of like 300 guardsmen, they all happen to be white. It's like, alright, so either you were really lazy when you painted, or you were just really lazy when you painted.
Mm.
For me, for instance, if you actually go through my Sisters of Battle, there's quite a large amount of diversity in them, including like skin tones that aren't even like human.
Yeah.
You know, to represent like irradiated worlds and things of that nature.
Hmm.
So not just like diversity, but diversity in not just like skin diversity, but diversity in climates and things of that nature.
Diversity within the world of the game itself.
Yeah. So this one book I read, one of the humans gets mistaken for a space marine because of how tall he is.
Ah.
And I thought that was pretty neat. Oh, by the way, Devon, space marines are really tall.
Ah, I see.
They're like 8.5. They're actually like 7'6". I think the go-to number is now.
7'6", so like a foot shorter than I am.
No, like 11 stories shorter than you.
Oh, okay.
It's because you're gigantic. So one of the cool things is she actually comes with the a Voxcaster type deal, and she actually comes with a demolition charge. Personally, I think you should always equip your Jackal Alphuses with demolition charges. And I think you should run them as, if I want to be optimized, 5-man units with demo charges and keep them in reserve. This way you can spend, I think it's, how many points is it? 2 plus the 3... No, it's 2 for perfect ambush, 1 for drive-by demolitions, and 1 for the explosives, so it's 5? Yeah.
5.
Yep, so you want to keep 5 command points per turn just to demolish something when you pop up. Which allows the Jackals to actually move really quickly and have a huge effect on the battlefield, and be a complete disrupt unit for your opponent, forcing them even late game to swing their armies in certain ways that allow you to take advantage of it with your other quick-moving units. Because the Genestealer cult actually does have quite a bit of mobility, like rivaled only by like the Eldar. You know, I spent this entire time cutting this off the sprue without ever looking at the instructions, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Seems like you got a second nature thing going on.
When you build so many minis, you pretty much figure this stuff out really quickly.
Yeah.
Tire actually goes forward. That's weird. Come on. It's also really hard to do this with nails, by the way.
Well, way to go.
I know, it's the price of looking good.
Price of being fabulous.
Yeah, and I quite am fabulous. And I do love being fabulous.
Doesn't everybody?
True, like, quite literally. I mean, if you don't like looking fabulous, you might as well just worship Nurgle.
I don't know what that means. But
It means you're being gross, and you probably play Magic the Gathering.
Oh, okay. Now I know what that means.
I need to shave this piece down just a bit. And yes, I use an entire sponge to shave down a tiny piece.
Well, why not? If it works, it works.
Yep, that's my logic to it. Jackal Alphus also doesn't really have a different bike. So if you really want to save money on these, like quite literally, you could just buy a box of Jackals and convert 3 of them up to regular, Jackal Alphuses. All they need is a sniper rifle. That's the only difference between them. Now the lighting might actually start getting bad because the sun is going down, so I do apologize about that, everybody. And I hope it doesn't, because...
Yeah, you still got a good amount of daylight left.
Honestly, I hate the winter. It's one of the reasons why I want to move.
Well, it's not really winter anymore.
I don't care. Still winter.
It's
New York only has 2 seasons. Winter, 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 summer.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
much.
no, it's actually winter, 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 hurricanes.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That's more accurate, right?
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead.
It's a lesser winter right now, though.
It's like winter light.
It's actually, like, comfortable to be outside without a coat on.
For you. I need a coat for everything that I do.
And yet there was a hailstorm earlier.
Yeah, I can't believe we drove through a hailstorm. That
Yeah.
was actually really cool.
So, you know, winter's still there. It's just, like, hiding in the background.
Yeah.
Getting to spring out when you least expect it.
Well, that's why it's called spring. It just comes in and ambushes you.
That is a very good point. I had not considered that.
So, we're just going to put her like this. Honestly, that looks like a cool stance for, like, a sliding, sliding person. Like, I really like this.
Or, like, doing a rail grind or something.
Yeah, like, put a skateboard on her.
Yeah.
Should be 200% radical. Just like the rest of the army.
Skateboard, sunglasses, and a backwards cap.
Yeah, without a doubt. So, what I'm going to do first, just to get all the angles correctly, sand that down, put a little dab of glue on the base, get this, place the bike on the base itself. Okay, now I should have grabbed my Insta set. Hey Devon, would you be a doll and actually run to the other room and grab my spray can?
I don't know where that is.
It's on the desk.
On the desk. Spray can on the desk.
It's
Sure.
about the size of a one of the larger paint pots.
Oh, look.
He has no idea what he's looking for.
Absolutely not.
But it'll be funny. Wait for it. Wait for it, because we just have to hold this together. And we'll go ahead and set that down. And we wait. We'll go ahead and put her head on, which has to match where this arm is going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the arm on first to get the angle correctly of how I want. This is really difficult with these long nails. Oh my god. Price of looking good. Oh my god, I can't do this. No! Don't fall on the floor and be gone forever, please. I will cry. Like there will be immediate crying. Oh my god, I can't pick you up because of my nails. Alright. Note to self, everybody. Don't do this while having really, really, really nice nails. Okay. So let's try this again. We're just going to hold this right at the side. Put this on.
This is the only spray thing I saw. Is this it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I got it right.
Zip kicker. A girl's best friend.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, aside from, you know, a guy buying her jewelry.
I see. I must find a notebook and write all this down.
Wow, I am having a really, really difficult time with this piece.
Because you got long nails on.
I know, and it's being a pain in the buttocks. And buttocks pain is reserved for Thursdays.
I don't have a comment on that. I refuse to comment.
By the way, Devon, you've known me for years, right?
Yep,
Obviously.
pretty much.
So this arm is being dumb and taking forever.
Mm-hmm.
But what is one thing that you find appropriate to say on my channel about me?
One thing to... Oh gosh, I don't know.
I'm going to wait on that. One thing funny about me. Go.
I'm not good on the spot. I don't know. One thing funny. My brain's not working. I give up.
Good job, Devon.
Yep.
You had your chance to tell a really funny story about me.
Yep. Oh, wait. Yeah, really funny story. So, yeah, we've known each other for forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went to school together through middle school and high school, and we even did a couple college semesters in the same school.
Before I failed out of that college.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a point where you were, like, in between living places, so
yeah.
it wasn't exactly working out. Yeah. We had, like, a semester in college together, and we even had a couple classes together. And I remember in that class, whenever we would get back, like, an assignment or a test, I would always be, like, one above you.
Oh my god, yes! That was terrible. That was our math course together.
It was one of the business courses we took.
Yeah,
I forget exactly which one.
I got a 99 in a class. No, I got 100 in a class. And
okay, so I would always one-up Alexis on things in that class. And the one time that she got a perfect score, I got above a perfect score because I got a bonus question right.
I hate you.
It was like the perfect comedic moment.
I got everything right on that quiz.
Nope. I still managed to do better somehow.
I hate you.
See, I thought of something funny to say.
That is your funny moment.
Yep.
That we went to school. You are a nerd.
I was a nerd.
You still are a nerd.
I'm still a nerd.
Alright, I'll give you one more. What is another funny story you could say about me for the camera?
Gosh, it's a problem. You put me on the spot and my brain doesn't work. Give me a minute, I'll think of something. To be honest, I was looking for an opportunity to tell that story at some point. That's one of my fondest college memories. Just because of how hilarious it is.
That, I will admit, that was really, really funny. Oh my god, Devon, I am hating these nails right now. These are a terrible choice, and I hate everything.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you got? Anything?
Nope.
Your turn.
Okay, what am I doing?
See this little peg? Put it in that hole.
Peg in the hole, gotcha.
I mean, you're pretty good at sticking things in holes, right?
No comment.
Devon, you're just a perfect angel when it comes down to it.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me.
While we wait, I'm going to go ahead and just put...
That's a tiny hole.
Hey, look, you know, you use a... No comment. Alright, looks like the jerry can goes on the other side, so we'll put this on this side. By the way, building models while... Having nice nails is very difficult.
Stop breaking with those stuff. I'm trying to focus.
You're trying to focus.
How's the arm supposed to go on? I don't want to...
Look at the instructions.
I don't want to. It's like extra effort.
Just extra effort your ass over. Oops, sorry.
Okay, I see. Just gotta pop it in, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but it does not want to go in.
God, why am I having so much trouble with this model? This model and me are just not friends. Okay. Here.
Nope. Can't get it.
Okay. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm going to take a second to get this piece together. So, after about 5 minutes of finagling with it,
Yep.
we went ahead and got it together. We wound up just cutting it and forcing it together.
Creative problem solving.
At its finest.
Both of us just couldn't manage to get that done.
I put it the wrong way. I gotta reglue it. Oh my god. I mess up on a single easy to build model. This is why you come to me. It isn't for building models perfectly. It's actually just, the story along with it.
Yeah.
It's gonna break my nail before it pops off.
Silence.
So, got the Jackal Alphus. Now, one of the cool things about her sniper rifle, it's got marks of each kill. I really like that. So, after arguing with it for a little bit, we actually did get the arm set where it's supposed to be. Looking good. There we go.
Indeed.
So we got most of the bike together at this point, so it's now just about getting that head and this jerry can on. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little tiny bit of glue right on this piece. And let's just get this jerry can on. I always found it weird that these things were called jerry cans. Like, is that their actual name?
Someone ask me.
Well, you're a nerd of some kind. You should know this.
I'm a nerd of a different kind.
What kind of nerd are you?
I'm a video game nerd. Not an angry one, though, but,
I wonder if anybody's ever copied his tag and just put, like, the lukewarm angry...
Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean,
There's so many fake AVGN things out there.
That is very true. I mean, well, there's... Every channel that's popular has, like, a knockoff brand.
Yeah. That even happened to me. Like, this was going way back where I had a Sprite comic that I actually updated fairly regularly and had a decent, it's like not a big fan base, but I had people who read it. That actually happened to me where I was like, I was just talking to a guy, he was like, hey, I want to get into this stuff too. Do you think we can like link to each other's pages and stuff like that? And I was like, yeah, sure. You seem like a nice guy. But I go to his page afterwards and he just like totally jacked all my stuff and did the same things I did.
Oof.
Down to even recoloring my own Sonic Recolor character.
Oh yeah, you used to be one of those people.
I'm still one of those people, are you kidding me?
That's terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
My YouTube channel is based on that character.
I am so sorry for you.
Yep.
But we did actually complete the Jackal Alphus.
Neat.
I'm not going to glue her to her bike just yet. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to separate her, paint her white, paint the bike black, and go from there. But, no, like, getting back to that. Like, game theory, 40K theories. Like, there's always a knockoff version of the original.
It's not necessarily always knockoffs either. It's like...
No, knockoff is a bad word for it. Knockoff is a terrible word.
It's an adaptation into...
Yeah.
Like a different subject. Like
that is the better version
You've got something like a trivia show. Like, did you know gaming? Like, you could take that concept...
Did you know anime? Did you know 40K?
Take that concept and apply it to different things, and you're not necessarily like a knockoff, you're like...
Yeah, that's the better way of putting it.
Inspired by.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's perfectly good. In fact, Rimlace does amazing content.
Yep. And it's like... But at the same time, if you've got, like... You've got Did You Know Gaming, and you've got another channel is like, did you know this about this video game? And it's like the same thing. That's kind of a knockoff.
So, Devon, this is an awkward angle. I do apologize about this.
Whatever.
But it's the only way that I can show that he is like 11 stories tall, 12 stories tall.
Yeah, give or take a couple stories.
Couple. But, what did you think? Building a 40K model.
It's pretty cool.
Now we're going to get him an entire army. You actually don't need an army. You know me. And I have all of them.
Yeah, you do.
Well, no.
You actually tried building me an army once.
When I was a kid.
When we were...
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
You made one up. I don't remember what it was, though.
Yeah, that was when I was in... That was 4th edition, by the way.
You built it out of bionicle pieces.
I was young and dumb. Shusher.
But it's awesome.
No, it isn't. Shut up. Yeah.
There you go. There's your other funny story.
How old was I?
We were still middle school, I
Like, we
think.
just entered, like, middle school-ish.
No.
No. Like, middle of middle school, so, like...
It's like, it depends on whenever you started really getting into 40K.
Yeah.
You tried to teach me how to play at that point.
It was early mid 4th edition when I learned. Anyway. If you do want to learn an actual game, like an actual army, I can teach you.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more of Devon on the channel, please comment in the comment section down below because he is hilarious and he would definitely make the Rants and Rambles a lot more fun because he is really funny.
I mean, if you say so.
I think he's really funny. And I'm always right according to him.
That's also true.
Anyway, I'm Alexis the Ego Queen. I love you guys. Bye.